knowledge that I have is what I gained from the past and from my mistakes. So I can relate to me and I can share it with you. If you want to take it, to take it. If you want to leave it, to leave it. If you want to make your comments, not too harsh or anything because everybody have their own opinions. That's fine. It's me. But I appreciate you all for just liking, sharing, and subscribing. And also get a notification. And I'm asking you, please, if you can continue sharing and subscribe, and ring the bell and like as well. And also visit me on my Instagram, which is at Debbie at Deborah McLennan, and also on TikTok at Deborah McLennan. Alright then. So starting now or pick it up I should say, from starting now the 3-year walk. And if you all can check it with me, because it's from 1997 I got saved, and I'm still a Christian. In spite, I don't care what nobody wants to say. Oh, she go there and oh, she go there. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian in God's eyesight, and I'm a Christian in my eyesight. And my religion is Christianity. Alright then? Okay, that's me. Well, picking up from after 3 years now being a Christian, I tell you, I used to be in a deliverance ministry, and that ministry actually get mashed up because of all things that was exposed about the ministry and what was actually going on in the ministry that could not be of God. That was a different thing. And however, my journey still continue. I got pregnant along that way with my 4th child, and I went to a different church. At this time now, that church, I don't want even to call any name or where that church is, because people might have pick up and know says that, but the founder of that church still, he passed away. And yes, he was of a different culture. I'm not even going to say which culture, but he wasn't a Jamaican, because I respect people still. I don't want to bash out on nobody, but I respect people, and as what I said, I am not going to keep no more secret for nobody. But when I leave the church that I got saved, I went to the ministry, and I moved from Pomor, went up the hills to live, and then I started go. That church, it was like a store thrown from where I was. It was on Red Hills Road, and I was living in Red Hills, and it was a different culture, as what I said. But it was okay until after now me again with my gift that God gave me. My God-given gift is to start to see things. And I started to see things, it wasn't good for me, because seeing things now is like, hey, I put myself in a problem. And having visions also put myself into problem. And things that I saw wasn't real. It looked like, to me it wasn't real, but it was real, may I tell you. It was real. It was real. I don't know if I must even go as far as even talk what it was, but I am not going to talk what it was. I only can talk what was related to me and what happened to me when I started to see things and I started to relate things. It's happened that again, I can't keep my mouth shut. That's my problem. I can't keep my mouth shut whenever I see things. And I remember before I even start seeing things, I did start having marital problems. Ever since I get saved, I have marital problems. And when I start the marital problems now, I will go to them and I will tell them. And instead of now they advised me to, okay, you have to stay out, or you have to do, they said that they want to see my husband. When he went to them, he literally confessed that yes, he has affairs out there. He didn't say no. He told them yes, and he told them why. I don't remember why, but he told them why. It's like he was saying that it's a weakness of his, and he cannot control himself. So I wasn't there when they was telling him. But when I hear that now, I know that all that I was speculating about, him having affairs, and it wasn't something like I was paranoid or whatever. It was true. He finally admitted to them. However, now instead of they say, okay, let's give you guys counseling and try to help him, they asked him for money. Yeah, and it's happened as he started to sponsor a program for them and they hear. So so this will get cramped with me again, because it's like my back was on the wall, and this man a commit adultery, and this man on top of it, we were living like puss and dog in the house. Although the kids them wouldn't know that we were living like that, I wouldn't show it to them, wouldn't make them know anything. But when I tried to seek help now from the church about him, they would turn their back on me and pick his side, like I am the one who actually probably was committing the adultery or the infidelity or whatever. It wasn't him. I must just see with him. And that was a struggle for me. That actually got me mad. It actually lead me into a depression stage at one of the time, because it got so painful and hurt that I started to numb the pain and the hurt, and I just used to love come work for it. And then I caught myself caught up with a lot of church activities, doing church thing, but on top of it, when I realized I was giving to them, and I wasn't receiving anything like help me with my marriage, help me somehow, because I tried to hide it, and I tried to seek help. I tried to relate to them, but all they was interested in was the money that I have at the time, and was just taking from me. Until one of the time I remember that I lent them some money, and they said it was for do something for the church. And after I lent them the money, they said I would get back the money at a certain time. It passed for months, 1 year passed and everything, and for what they tell me that they was going to do with the money, I didn't see it. So after now, I realized, alright then, I have to go. I mean, I'm not choice then. I have to just stay with my husband, because there is no way out for me. And I did have 4 children then at the time, Plus my husband was doing some things that wasn't right too. And when I even said to them, they went and they discussed it with round table. And instead they try to do something, they keep on taking money from us. And I said to myself, this now go done. So anyway then, I make up my mind again to say, hey, what you go do? Still in a church, still I try to ignore everything that I saw with my spiritual eyes, what was really actually going on in there. As I say, I don't want to come into that. I can't talk just what happened to me, okay? And when I saw it and everything, I got an attack. I got rebuked for it, sneakingly. My prayers, they must counteract Whenever time I pray, they would counteract my prayers. Like, I don't know what I'm saying and I'm not praying the right way. So when I see that again, I said, okay, this don't look good for me. And the marriage still was I don't even know what. May I tell you, I was so unhappy, but I was showing happiness on the outside because it wasn't easy. And then as a Christian, it's like they don't want you to talk what you're actually going through with your unsafe husband. They want to look like say everything is okay with your unsafe husband, and you must not let the public know. You must not make people know. Try to work it out. I'm gotta go work out and everything I go alright. But I really didn't believe that because this is going now like 5 years and more, and instead of my marriage get better, it get worse. It get worse, keep on getting worse, and it never stop him from do what he might do. I'm not gonna say nothing. I couldn't say nothing, I tell you. I remember they think everything was alright, but God, when God see you the affliction of your heart and know your pain, even make I even donkey as in a stranger. And I remember that happened to me because my husband was going on really terrible when he come on to woman. And I remember one day I was standing up outside my gate with my baby in my hand. He was around like probably a year and a couple months, and I'd keep a party for my first son, and he felt and dick his head, and I have to take him and get a CT scan and everything for him. Then now, it was my husband, which is my ex-husband now. He in a big position. He have a job. I don't even want to call a job. When I get to his thing, because it's a whole story me I go now. So this is gonna last probably a year, 2 years. You're not gonna see me on YouTube and any other social media. Alright then, so I don't want to just spill out everything one time if you understand me. But him did a government job. Alright then. So what happened now? Let me say God sent people for rescuing people them. It's happened as him go work from the day before. Him did supposed to come home from the morning. But him sent for something and beep in him car. A phone I think. So him friend come feet. But when him friend come feet now, we find a beeper. I don't know if you remember beeper them time there. I'm gonna take it up and start to read the messages, and I realize say a line tell me about him gonna quote and rate and all kind of thing, because the person that cuss him after shall wait upon him and how long it take to come and blah blah blah. I said, oh right, what here so me no wait for the cause me have the beep and me have the baby and me and I'm stand outside, and I saw this lady. She probably in her 38, 39. Walk past my road, go down the road, and then I see she walk coming up back as I was sitting and some chair that we have outside there, and I see she stop. But we have a remote gate, and I don't really let anybody in my yard like that. And then she said to me, "Can I talk to you, please?" And for some reason I opened the gate and she come in and said, "Yes, what can I do for you?" She said us walking and God lead me here. I said, "Yes, what happened?" And she started to talk to me and say, God loved me, and him desire good for me, and may I go through some things, but God want me to know that He's there with me, and anything that I'm going through, He's going to hold me. He's going to gird me back way and hold me and give me the strength to persevere. And I said yes. And she said to me, she tell me about my son now. She said, "Your son is alright. He got a fall and he went and did a scanning him, and they want to say his skull crack, but he's okay, you don't have to worry about him. And I look at her and say, yeah. And she said yes, and she said, let go your husband, let him go, because your heart no stay good, let him go. And I look at her and I say, okay, you don't know. And she say, yes, I know, it hurt you, but let him go. You see, after the lady says, so now, guess who drive up? Him drive up now. And when they drive up now, he might look at her because at the first time I see her, and the lady just go to him and say to him, say, you know your wife love you. Your wife love you, you know. And she said to me, say, pray for him. And she said, yes, I go pray for him. You see, my baby no go to nobody but me and him father and who him know. And she take the baby from me, and the baby don't make the sound, the baby just look on her. And when we see that, I look on him, and she said, pray for him. I'm a pray for him, prayer and simple prayer. And she said, no man, go in at the prayer, you have to pray for your husband, pray for him. I'm a pray for him. And then she give me back the baby, and she look on him and say, you see her? I swear to you, Bridget, you're not going to get her no eat. No care you run up and down and I go around. God don't protect her and shield her. You're not get her no eat, and if you don't be careful, you will get caught. This lady love you. Love the lady like how the lady love you, and stop go run up and down. Look how you have a nice wife. She not only nice in her looks and everything, but her heart is genuine, and she's dear for you and your children. And him look now, while me when she talked to him now, it was time for me to go for my kids at school. So I look at the time and I say I soon come back. I ran upstairs me while she was talking to him. And me love gay as usual. Me think everybody want money. My kindness. I take out some money now out of my purse and say, I will give her some money. And I only hear loud and clear the Lord said to me, say, that's my servant and she don't need your money. And you see, when the Lord says so to me, I say, alright, and I put back the money. And when I put back the money, and when I ran downstairs now, I said to her, do you want a drive? Because I am going on the road. She said no. And my husband said to her then, who was my husband, who's my ex, now I have to make sure I carry myself for a minute. She said to him, he said to her, so what is your name? And she looked at the both of us and smiled and said, Jesus. So I look at him and him look at me, and we look at each other. It's like, so she said, I am out here. And she went up where we live. It's like we live down the valley, and it's have a skip to come in our driveway. So she walked up the driveway. So by the time now me reverse the car to come out to see her, to say, alright, whatever, come make my gear drop up the hill. Up to now, we can't find the lady. The lady disappeared in a thin ear. May I tell you? You see, from that moment I said to myself, oh my God, what is this? And my husband never stopped then. I didn't share it with no Christian. Because as what me say, them and me are the perpetrator. I am the Christian and I got a church. Not me. You understand me? I leave it like that. And ending up now with that same church. Yeah. As I say, I just used to gig. And I'd have to have a business. So the sponsor, we sponsor them now. It's like my business, whether it be, whatever. And it go on for a couple months and thing until one day I couldn't take what I see anymore. I start to talk. And that again, it was an next attack on my life again. Spiritually and physically. Because something happened to my husband then, which I'm not going to share it now. But something happened. Big time. I will share it later. Big time. Something happened, me I tell you. Big time. And these same people now, when it happen now, never see them, you know. If I'm one a year, all kind of things. And everybody that take my money, them never knows certain things. Me I beg for prayer and I beg some of them all come help me and whatever. I'm still far from me, I tell you. I tell my opinion now, we did have to sell and property where me have. And them know. Because not care what me still did I go at church, because I just trust God and me just I pray for everything alright. But after me leave, feed them ministry now. Me end up go on one next one. I don't even call her one your name, because if I call her one your name now, everybody are going to know. And as when I say me attack happen to me, because I don't discriminate nobody church. You understand me? I say, but me go to one next church because we see where the different nation one them are going with, and never nice. Never nice, me I tell you. And through that, me da get some backlash and some whipping there and some rebuke again. But me still not let go Jesus, you know. Me still a hold on Jesus, you know. Then me go happen, you know. Me go get caught. Me go get caught in our next ministry. And me go get caught in our next ministry now. Our next church, I should say. And this whole heap of prophet church. The big thing what gonna happen to my husband then, me I seek help. Because before that thing happened to my husband, I was pregnant with my last son. And what I said, I'm not going to see with me, try continue with me, because every story can lead back to a next story. And I go see and I say, oh, but me just don't want to talk everything as one time. Just step at a time, you know, church thing, my marriage thing, and what happened and so forth. And I was pregnant when that big thing happened to my husband. And before I got pregnant with that last child, his last child that I have for him, because I have 5 children from my husband, ex-husband. But before I went to the next ministry, I left the church that I tell you that I see all kind of thing was happening, and you know, there was we were sponsoring them, you know, and whatever, and with my husband, they don't really take up for me, they take up for him, and you know, whole heap of attacks, whole heap of counter attacks I used to get and everything from them, you know, because they know that I know things and I see things, you understand me, and some of the things that I'm not going to talk, honestly speaking. But what happened now, in between leaving their church and started to visit this church, but wasn't a member or anything. I remember something happened, some big fight with me and my ex-husband, and I almost died. And I ended up with I get a panic attack. When I get a panic attack, I went into a depression. And the depression that I went into caused my husband, which is my ex-husband then, because of the medication that I was under, you know, it's like it sedates me, it's like it put me to sleep. I couldn't even drive, I couldn't do nothing, I couldn't walk. I could have like my ear a big drum in my head, boom, boom, bam, bam, bam every minute. I just have to just lie down. And because of that now, what happened, it does take advantage of me without even can't fight or even say yes. And he would make love and whatever. And when I say for like almost 3 months, you know, I was depressed, and I have 4 children then. I couldn't even carry them to school. I have to beg. It's either him carry them, him friend, and I will try sometimes to go to them for school for them. I couldn't come to work. I couldn't come to my job, but I know within my deep subconscious, my willpower, I know that I couldn't allow myself to went into a depression stage and got mad. I didn't even know that I was even pregnant. And all I know, the faithful 23rd Psalms that I learned from me, I got primary school. And all I could just say in my head, in my mind, that Psalms and Psalms 91. And I will say that every morning, every night, although I wasn't speaking into nobody. I remember, this man, I tell them about him, and I tell them the stress time and everything that was going on, but they didn't believe in divorce or leaving your husband or to him probably having money. Them just never want me to stop talking to him like that because they think that they can benefit from whatsoever he's giving me and they can ask him for anything. And when I realized said I am going to go in a depression stage, my willpower was strong. I said, no, hell no, this not going to happen to me. And I ran to this other pastor that I know. He's a really man of God. He was so humble. And I going to call his name either, because everybody will know him if I call him name. And when he saw me, he said, Debbie, what happened to you? And I knelt down and I started to cry. And I started to tell him. And he looked at me and said, you end up with a panic attack. And he said to me, do you know much people I know, teachers, nurse, people in high society job go through this and ending up mad? You are just a few people who really get through this, because this thing can lead you to madness. To even let you have dementia. I said, what? He said, but the Lord is with you. And he prayed for me. And when he finished praying for me, I decided I don't bother even go back to no more pastor. I go tell them about me want divorce, because it's a waste of time me go to them and tell them say me want divorce, because them are going to say no, you can't. Alright, so what I did, I consult myself, because it's my life, not their life, and they're the one. They don't know what I am going through. You understand me? So what I did, I went and I seek legal advice. When I seek the legal advice on how to divorce him, they said I have to separate for a year first, and we have to seek counseling first. I said, alright. The way all things was just tense with me and him. When I got to him, I'd have some visitors at my house from England, and I told them what I did, and they started to cry and said, no, Debbie, you can't do it, you can't do it. Let me go and talk to him, let me go and talk to him, and you know. When they go and talk to him and they tell him what I'm going to do, they say, make sure do what she want to do. Just like that. Anything that she want to do, make sure do what she want to do. And I said to them, say, you see it? He doesn't care. So they were big Christians too, you know, and they were crying and things. I said, no, I'm going to do this. Not even us me pregnant, either too, you know. So we make appointment now with the same pastor man, because him alone know me trust, because him genuine. Him now go make my husband then money frighten him. You understand me? And try to take money from my husband then. So when the two of we drive separate car and we went to the counseling, and the man realized him, it's all toxic, because the way we were carrying on at the counseling session. I've been married for years, because we have a child already in marriage. And then no, I didn't know that I was pregnant, but I was pregnant. And he said that, alright, we have to come back 1-1. Okay, and then no, he will see us both and we will take it from there. So when we finish now, you know, I felt my breast them feel away. I say, "You're there." I say, "Where they were going here? We last menstruation." I said, "Jesus, Father, this cannot happen, no." And I went and go for and did a pregnancy test. Time him reach home, he make sure I go in the bedroom, him go in the sitting room. And I couldn't wait, I go in the guest bathroom in front of the sitting room. And when I went in there and carried out the test, I was pregnant, positive. I said, Jesus Christ, my case follow back the thing quick. That time I must sleep. My case drive out back. I run go down the pastor and show the pastor it, and the pastor said, "This is yours?" And I said to him, "Yes." And him said, "Look at me." I said, "You can't commit no abortion, you know." I said, "Me no." And him said, "If God don't want you to have the baby, God don't." I not lie to him, I go home. I cry. I said, "God, oh, that child is coming at this cruel marriage. It can't go on. This can't go on. The baby can't come in at this marriage. Look what happen." But me still say me a divorce him, don't care what. And me I tell you, listen to me. No, you know, me no in the church now, because me leave that church there. Because I couldn't bear where I go on there and can't talk and I get peer counter attack and peer attack. So I leave it. So I out of church. So I just said I visit church now. And during the pregnancy now, hell I go through. As I say, I leave that for next time. Can't talk about that yet. But what happened now, 6 months pregnant. And something major big happen. As I go tell you now. And I seek a next refuge at a next church. And this time this church just talk about profit. I got the church, and when the thing happened to me now, oh my God. I made have 2 little shilling, you know. Peer prophecy. Peer prophet. Them a prophet. Prophesy to me. Tell me say this man soon come out of prison. And by the end of Christmas, by the end of the year, because this happened in 2004, I think April. So they were saying no, by the end of the year, the man will come home and think, and everything will be okay. That time, may I play a good wife, because after all him doing, may I play a good wife. And Lord, hallelujah. I feel like only probably get brainwashed at church, you know, including myself, God say I know. Me don't know who know about first fruit when them telling about as sacrificial offering and love offering and building offering. The amount of offering, plus you have to show your tithes and your offering again. Oh my God. Me don't know the man a do me. And me still upon him side want help him get help that my husband. I say I ask if them not drain out my book. And me make them do it still. Me make them do it. Yeah. The first fruit offering, sacrificial offering, because you have to show sacrificial offering if you want God to do something for you. And you have to show your first fruit offering, meaning said, if you're collecting rent, this is what me know. Nobody can come tell me about a lie she tell, she don't know she talk. This is what happened to me, Deborah. So I can stand up on my word. Okay? What happened now? The first fruit offering them say must show like the first month where the first paycheck, then somebody said paycheck, but I was collecting rent and plus my business did almost collapse from what happened to him. But you know, real estate thing me that collect from. Them want know the first fruit now what me supposed to give them. For that month, if I 1 rent me I collect, or 2 rent me I collect, the rent when me get for the 2 month, from the 2 apartment them, I must give them. So that means say me no forget none of it. Alright then. What I go do now? I go sell somewhere. And the sell I go sell one apartment where me have now. You know, from when I see for the apartment, I'm buy the apartment. I'm see it and through them first shoot. A friend them I go do. I give the people them one whole money. Say I eat then alright then the man will come. I give them a lump sum of money. I have to tell them I give them enough money to give them. They said that are the first fruit. And the sacrificial offering every week over $8,000 me I throw. If I 3 times I go to church with the week, me I throw the money. And then I prophesy so the man I come. Hey, you see when me see the end of December, me not see nobody I'm young here. Where this say that say and nothing happen, me say no sir. Me have to start search myself sitting wrong because me I walk the talk and me I talk the talk and me I do everything and me I live up to the expectation of a Christian. So what happened? Nothing now go my way. Me I put in money, it's like a gamble, me I gamble and me keep on losing. Me keep on losing, me I tell you. The amount of money. Until I have the baby. Baby come one boy baby. I'm 20-year-old now. And I tell you the story about because when I go through what really happened to all the baby. And I can't see nothing. All it was about money, especially with me, because them know the kind of person I is. And me still stuck on to that ministry. Money. Although me live in a denial because them give me a prophecy. And the prophecy not happen. I'm still up with them. I still give them my money. That was how brainwashed. I was brainwashed. You understand me? Brainwash. You're giving me prophecy and it not happen, but still yet, me still a fuck up money game going on. Till it come at a point now, me have the baby and things get more winning because me have to put out money here, there, and me never withdraw my kids them from prep school. Me do everything for ensure so me pick them get a good education, no care what. Sell hard vehicles, sell anything when me have all my jewels them. For just my kids them get a good education. But still I get brainwashing at the ministry. And again with that one they know. Them go give me no counseling. Cause them see say me know me things spiritually too. And intercessory. The day when them give me every intercessor. No. And the day when me I start to open again. Me know a problem because me start to see things again. So I know the problem I gonna come because me can't keep my mouth. But tell me what happened now. Me try to keep my mouth, but me go tell them something about myself. Yeah. And when me tell them, I'm not ashamed for talk. Because me used to do like Bible studies. Me used to open in prayer. Say certain things where them want. You say them give a piece of paper to study some things and you have to say it back to the congregation, you know. Forgot what them call it, but something where you have to quote with them say, you know, sorry about that, that's not a gunshot or something, it's an armored tree, a man that so put an armored drop on it in case it come in, you hear it. Because I kind of frightened too. So what happened now? I used to quote, it's like a confession thing they call it. So I used to do that like sometimes on Sunday mornings, and they will have thing Wednesday, Monday I think Bible studies, and then Wednesday have some regular church thing. And I used to have to quoting, and then like every month end they have all night prayers. So they give me that piece of paper, and I'd have to read it. But I don't just read it like that. I will make sure I fast, I pray. I'm under the anointed and everything. So they love that, because when the night service that they used to have there, and the all night prayer service is not just a regular thing. It was really, really good. You couldn't sleep when you go for them all night service. And because they know I know my stuff, I used to have to read confession and thing. And I realized now, okay, then they're letting me doing certain things and whatever. But when I start to intercede now for the church, now I start to see things, and I start to get uncomfortable in my spirit when I focus on myself, to focus. Then now when I usually counsel people, that they will tell me things and I couldn't say it and whatever, So I was tell the girl now who is in charge of the intercessory and the confession them that I have to read. So listen, I have a high school diploma and whatever, but I don't know if you call it dyslexia or what, but for me I have a problem with spellings. I can read properly, I will say things, but when it come on to certain word, I will stutter, because I have to make sure I break it down and make sure I say it's the right word. So I wanted the guys to know that I cannot read fluently as probably as you don't want me, but whenever time I'm telling I am doing the confessions, because it's like probably all 3 page, sometimes you have to read fluently. My God, it's like me transforming a different soldier for God. And me, I speak, and the Holy Spirit I speak through me. So even if them give me 10 page for read fluently, know say I have that problem. And I went and I shared it, and me, I tell you now, me go share it. The amount of disrespect start to happen to me. I realize I share it, and not me hide. Because they think that they are well educated, and the type of people that was going poor people that got, about the people them who hold position in the church. They think they were overqualified in certain things. And when me see that start happening now, me lose confidence and me lose trust. So what I did, I said to myself, trust gone, can't stay here. And the things them that I saw were happening to people there, and the brain washed. What if a brainwashed when I tell you, Them might tell lie to the people, the people them might believe, and meanwhile they might tell the lie, and I guess our God, I take them same one, Allah call me and I show me things, when people don't tell me how it go already, I may have proved, I could have said to say, Allah not tell. Because people, God make me know people in a high place to just like them. So when them I tell the people them in a church X, Y, Z, me can't relate to it. Say I lie them I tell. Till when them realize I know certain things, them themselves will come for me and I show me things. I'm just play like, hey, me an idiot. Me not have sense. And I realize and also them a brainwash the people them in the church, and I take the people them money. People them all withdraw their last cent when them have in them bank book, sell all their house. I'm not lie. I'm not lying. Till one time, bank office start question. And me realize them something happen and them get exposed, and them will come back in front of the church and say a different thing, and the church will believe, the church people them will believe what them say, and still I give them money. And after me see that, me say hell no, me can't stay here, so me not be so nobody wants a card. At that time now, them almost drain me. A good thing me know if you use me head. And when I say, thank God for the university when I used to go to Tivoli Yard now. And I left it. And I left it. But it not end right there, so come. I see the video too long. More for come. More for come. May I tell you no. And how much money them take from me, how much money them thief from me. Yes, church people, some more for come. Nobody can say I lie, me I tell. Nobody can say I too she rebellious. No. Me not rebellious. Me love God and God love me. Me so loud for God. Me don't know about who, but me so loud for God. And me not hurt because tell me I forgive them. I forgive them because unforgiveness is a terrible thing. And if you don't forgive them, me gonna come on this platform here today talking. Me I feel lego them from me. Will take them out of my heart and forgive them for what they have done to me and ask them to forgive me if I think I have done them something. So we will catch up next time. Like, subscribe and share. Bless you and big you up.